this. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Florida State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Boy, you can go down the list of classic endings in this series, and last year we had one with the Canes pulling it out.
And Miami was the one who got to celebrate because they eked it out, they got the close win, and more importantly, Palmer, they got to brag for a year about beating their in-state rival, Florida State.
They're hoping they can do that for another year, and they know that this is going to be another dogfight. This is simply one of those games at the start of the year. Miami, Florida State, you know someone's winning, but it's not going to be by a lot of points. Miami's hoping they can make it 2-0. It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. There we go. He'll go out of bounds right at the third line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. There's so much riding on the lines.
And you can feel it. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute show.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to bounce their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Seminoles.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they look like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
He's got it down the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Looking for a man. It's Landry. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Feels the punt and looking for daylight. He gets a block. Will be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he's still running after the move. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilcox. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Let's go!
Marches ahead. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
End zone trying to loosen up this D. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wade. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. First and 10 from their own 13. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield, it's Landry. Hauls it in. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. And the Hurricanes will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played, but no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida. Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great. The lineage, the history of the players. So it does. It feels like this rivalry's been playing a lot longer than since 1950.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that and picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide, finds his way,
this dude can make plays, that's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on it, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Landry. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Webb. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Off play action on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Makes the grab. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another quarter.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dome. Wants to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He gets a hand on it. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Now the play fake. Gets it to the back. And what moves this guy has. The juice, the wiggles, the splurts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilcox. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him, so that's why these tight...
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Landry. Oh, he makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Well, the offense trying to hit the dagger route. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot in the ground, try to cut to the inside. We're just not able to be on the same page, though.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Wade. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Pressure coming. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got him in the flat. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Landry. Oh, they're after him! This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Here we go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Webb. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corners are going to bail. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to pop the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, it's Landry. Bought a little time, lets it go. Trying to pick up the first, out of the backfield. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single...
Turning it on! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Canes want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Canes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal. But great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on third and goal? Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the field goal unit is on the field. And remember, he's already had 1 block in this game. It's good, and that was solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Landry. Got his man downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Canes! Great job by the back on the option.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Liberty. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab over the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The Noles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Webb. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be hot for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Pierre Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers. And
there he just steamrolling the defense. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, no! And the punishment has been extended. Guys, so far this hasn't been wide right or wide left. The Seminoles have been on point as they build this lead.
And the Seminole dynasties were always built on elite playmaking offense, teams that can score points. This is a rivalry game with Miami, Palmer, but they're putting up points when it matters.
Yeah, they're not going to let this one come down to the kicker for another wide right. They're just going to handle the business here on the field, offensively and defensively. They have smothered Miami all game long.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Landry. Back open in the middle. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Canes are threatening in the red zone.
Let's go!
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Ready up!
And the Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback hold up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This is just not going his way.
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Makes the grab. It's Robbins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throat?
He tries to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Wade. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw. It's Landry. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. From the 22 on first and 10. The RPO, it's complete.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Right on the money. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Takes the easy completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll try to find a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And with that stop by this defense, now I think it's interesting because obviously the scoreboard, multiple possessions, what I need to accomplish. Do you kick it now because it's a long yardage fourth down situation, or do you say, nope, I'm going for the touchdown?
Back has it. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The Seminoles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a third and long. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. And it's incomplete on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Landry. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Canes are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Takes the handoff. It's Robin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Noles will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Scanning the field, it's Landry. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and low. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back.
He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down to possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Got it in the middle, it's Wade. Hey, And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with the pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the Utes. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.